Robert. She was a big old fag hag. She loved the gays and loved Robert. That's why he ended up. We had
want to turn on my mic. Oh my goodness, I forgot to turn on my mic. So let's try that again. Want to welcome everyone back to the Dead Poker Society Friday Night Fights. I am your host, of course, LordGalaban, and as everyone has probably heard, the NFT Poker Championships were on Tuesday, May the 14th, and the NFT Poker Championships belt and money reside in my hands. LordGalaban, I won the NFT Poker Championship and the title belt and a return trip next year. Gotta give all my love in the world out to the Poker Go staff there at the studio. Everybody that was there was absolutely amazing, from the dealers to the waitress to the bar staff. Everybody that handled all the stuff behind the scenes with the admin. Give a special shout out to B-52 Bomber for putting on the event. I want to give a special shout out to DMC, special shout out to the Green Visor Gang, and everyone else, especially to Christopher Lewis, the man who took second place. To me, my God, what a great tournament. I want to let everyone know that it's going to be a blast next year. Can't wait to see everybody again. Can't wait to get to know new people that'll be showing up next year. And I can only say that the Dead Poker Society will be repping out in Vegas next May, whenever the next one happens, or whenever B-52 sets it up. Just let us know. We'll be there. So, with that being said, I've got a lot of catching up to do. I've got all the DPS leaderboard stuff to catch up on. I know that I didn't get Sunday done. I need to get everything set up for tomorrow's broadcast, for Sunday's broadcast, to get everything ready to go for the Summer Bash, because the Summer Bash is minting right now. So that's pretty important. We got to get that out there. We'll be going over the Summer Bash mints. I believe we're up to like almost close to 400 out of 1,200. So that's not, or out of 1,080. So we're well over 1/3 of the way sold out. We've still got 13 days until the end of May, so there's still 2 weeks, plenty of time left in order to get it minted out. I want to say thank you to all of the brand new people that might be coming over and play with the DPS guys. You can still grab some of those Spring Bash from the secondary sales off of OpenSea. Those will be pretty cheap, I imagine. We'll have to go and check and see what those are here. We've got roughly 8 minutes and 50 seconds until Cards in the Air. We're already up to 49 people, so that's good. And man, just can't get over everything and how much fun it was. Just absolutely amazing. And if you want to join us, right down there in the description of the video, you can find the link to our Discord. Please go ahead and like and subscribe if you're brand new here watching. I'm sure we'll get a few new people up here watching. Greg L., nice to meet you. Thank you very much, Greg L. I appreciate it. It was definitely, like the commentator said, it was the biggest title that I have actually won. I have won some of the poker tournaments up in Cripple Creek, up in Black Hawk. I've won some around Vegas. I've won some around Reno, but that was definitely the first one that came with that type of a title. So I'm pretty stoked about it because it was big to me. And if any of the haters that were commenting on the live stream, just want to let y'all know that somebody behind the scenes told me to just cut loose and have fun and to make it a fun broadcast. I can be very, very reserved at the poker tables. Anybody that played with me out there at the tables, they can tell you that I was extremely reserved whenever I wasn't on the feature table. So just be aware that if you face me at next year's event, leading up to the main table, I'm a vicious killer whenever it comes to a poker room. I know how to conduct myself. I know how to keep quiet. I know how not to be all boisterous and everything. So just be aware of that, okay? Just want to get that out there. So without further ado, it is the Dead Poker Society Friday Night Fights. We've got about 7 minutes. So let's go ahead and pop on over and see what we're looking at for some of the mints. We'll punch in Dead Poker Society, Summer Bash, Spring Bash 24, Dead Poker Society, Summer 2024, and why is it not coming up? Okay, you know what? Let's just go and we will grab the actual link then. How's that sound? I can do that too. We'll come over here so y'all can see. We come down here to announcements, official links, and the official link should be right here for the DPS Summer Bash, Winter Bash, OpenSea profile. Can we get to it from the OpenSea profile? Do not see the link. Okay. Well, you know what? There's another way to do this. We can just go the roundabout way. We will go to the videos. Let's see here. Let's go right here to the videos, and we'll come down here to the description. Let's see, we are doing that. Well, foo. You know what? I don't have it all set up, so I'm not going to sit here and kill myself over it. But we will go over here to the Summer Bash, to the nifty.com, and we've minted 396 out of 1,080. That's a good thing. I wonder if we have a link right here. Is the link right here? No, it's not. Okay. OpenSea. I think that's the OpenSea link, so let's go over there. Nope, that's the Polygon scan. Derp, wrong one. Resqueal. OpenSea? Is that one OpenSea? That's not OpenSea either. That's the website. Which one's for OpenSea? Show me OpenSea. Okay, I guess we don't have OpenSea link. Wow. That's what happens whenever you're trying to rush to get everything done. We're up to 53. We've got 4 minutes and 34. I wonder if the announcements has it. Let's check the announcements. This is a good way to learn, too, to see whether or not you can move your way through the Discord. Still got all the Spring Bash stuff going on. Want to say hi to Hambear. Guess I can unmute myself. Looks like Hambear's muted himself, so I'll go ahead and pop my microphone back on.
Hey.
Oh. Yeah, Hambear, what's up?
So if you look at on OpenSea, it's DPS. It's not Dead Poker Society. For the new mint, it's DPS, not, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's like DPS Summer Bash, what's it, 2024, I think.
Let's see. Go to OpenSqueal. It's me, buddy. Fun hanging. Right on. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Let's see. DPS, Summer. There it is. There we go. Haha. Thank you, Hammy. Appreciate it. So, popping over to the DPS Summer Bash. There we go. That's it. That's what we're looking for. Okay, so we've got 30 Matic. To buy into the Summer Bash is the floor right now, so $21.44. So you're getting a little bit of a discount. You're getting about $3 in a discount, so that's good. You can grab yourself that August. Some of these are so amazing. There's so much to be had in the Summer Bash. We'll go ahead and let's. The one thing I always like to check is the access month. Doing pretty good. Oh, we got 12 out of the 27 all accesses that are minted so far. So that's looking good. July is still hanging behind June. August is the big minter. Doing really good there. But let's go and we'll see. We've minted 12 out of the 40 jokers so far. So there's 28 jokers left with 2/3 of the mint. So that means there's a lot of jokers piled into the rear side of the mint. That's amazing. That's really great. And of course, I want to say thank you to Krista Lenatra, because all of this Bash's jokers are all fashioned after last year's Bash joker that Krista did as a 1 of 1. There were 13 jokers in the last Summer Bash that were all 1 of 1s. So it was absolutely amazing. And It's Hurt says, I got me an all access for summer and a joker. Yeah, you lucky dog. You know, I was driving today, It's Hurts, and I was thinking to myself, man, I should have given Aaron $200 in cash and just had him airdrop me eight mints so that I could have a chance at a joker. And then it just dawned on me, and I was like, man, I had him right there face to face. I had plenty of money. I could have just handed him $200 and gotten 8 more mints. So now I've got to go and put money onto the account and then go and mint him. Just totally crazy. The 6th joker over on the top is mine. So that one right there. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one. That one right there is It's Hurts joker. And yeah, of course it is. Looks kind of like... That almost looks like a Mad Hatter hat. So that's kind of cool. Comes with the July. Oh, you got a July all-inner fold on that puppy. So that's good. Get you into all the Julys. If it says instant win, you'll only get 1 entry, so you have to pick which one of the all-inner folds you want to be on. But if you get one that says free entry, then that means you get into all of them for that month. Just letting everyone know that whenever it comes time to mint. Plenty to be had, and we're almost to cards in the airtime already. Holy cow. Go to the table. We'll bring up the tables while we're waiting on everything to finish up with Frank Lenatra's drink and draw over with the Battle Bunnies. And man, I still can never be more thankful that Frank, Krista, and Aaron picked me to go out there to Vegas. Just absolutely nothing but the most love in the world for all 3 of those people. These are some of the best founders that you could ever ask for in any given space. Exec Deck, my brother.
And you manifested it.
Yep, Stretch. We got some talking to do, though, with a couple of people that are popping in. One of them is Exec Deck. I want to give a special shout out because Exec Deck and we had a blast Monday night.
Yeah, we did.
Man.
Yeah, we did. What a great time, man. What a great time.
Oh, my God.
And I had so much fun cheering you on, dude, and watching you win, man. That was just sick. You were a beast on the other tables. I was with you, out there.
Yeah.
You were there when I got busted out.
Yeah.
You and Yokes. But, yeah, it was great, man. It's great.
So, man, I absolutely love the fact that you popped in here early, Exec, because I made the mistake earlier, about an hour ago, where I started watching the actual feed on the Poker Go with all the comments. I should have never have watched it with the comments, just the mean things that people were saying that I was talking too much.
That's show business. You talk to anybody in the biz and they say, do not read the comments.
Right.
World is full of haters. You took them all down.
Right.
Fuck them.
But
yeah, and dude, you were on the whole weekend, and it started on the very first table that we sat down at.
Tell the audience, Exec, how was I like whenever I wasn't on the featured table? Wasn't I quiet? Wasn't I calculating? I mean, I
In
talked
that
a little
tournament,
bit,
yes.
but I
But
was
the other
dead
tables,
rock
you were
solid.
commentating the whole time.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, you can't call out people's cards.
But, exec, somebody behind the scenes told me, now that you're at the feature table, cut loose. I want you to just chat up about everything. Just keep your motor running. I was told
Dude, you had
to do
them
that.
rattled. You had them rattled. It was perfect.
And it was because
you could see it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was just a bundle of nervous energy, and I'd let loose. Because I asked him, I said, do you really want me to do that? And he goes, yes, do it. You are now on TV. Cut loose. And I went, okay.
It felt like we were sitting with you on a DPS announcement after we got kicked off the table already. It was just like what you do in real life now.
So, to everybody here, Exec Deck and I, Monday night, we decided we were going to sit down at the Mandalay Bay. And I'm going to let Exec Deck tell everybody about the hand that I'm talking about. Because Exec Deck knows exactly what I'm talking about. Because I asked him to come here tonight to tell you guys about this hand. Because it was absolutely hilarious. Exec Deck, the floor is yours, sir.
Oh man, geez, I gotta remember this correctly. But basically, you know, I forget what you had. Did you have a small pocket pair?
I think I had a pocket pair of 9s.
Okay, so I've got ace jack suited. You know, I raise and or something happens. There was a raise in the first round. I mean, this is gonna be a terrible story, so I apologize. I don't commentate like you do. But flop comes out like king, 10, 8, just nothing board. And I'm betting still because I got a C bet, and he calls. LordGalaban calls, of course. He knows I'm full of shit half the time. So he goes. I know you're bullshitting, so I'm calling. I'm going to put you on ace jack, and the turn comes out, and it's a jack. And so I splash the pot and I go, do I have ace jack? And he goes, yep, and folds his 9s. And I was just like, oh, damn. So I show the whole table the ace jack, and just the whole table just dies laughing. He totally called out the hand. And you were on. You called out hand multiple times that weekend before the tournament.
What did the kid right next to you on your left say?
Jeez.
Remember, he picked up his phone and he goes, what did he say?
Oh, yeah. He goes, I'm subscribing to your YouTube channel right now. That was amazing. And he pulls out his phone on the spot and subscribes. It was great, man.
Yeah, my God.
You're his destiny. You're his destiny. So, nice job.
Yeah, definitely want to give you and everybody else with GVG all the props in the world. What an amazing sponsorship, and just getting to meet everybody and talk to everybody, connect with everybody, because we finally got to put faces to names, and it was so wonderful, absolutely wonderful. In between meeting you, Asimov, McKay, just everybody, just so much fun.
It was great, and my wife actually wanted to say congrats too. She's sitting here, and
right on.
She's not going to hop on and say, but
yeah.
She just wanted to say congrats through me because you were the only one that she met out of the whole group.
Oh wow!
We're partying the whole time, but her and my daughter were on their own, and
yeah,
she came by and she met you, and I was like, "This is LordGalaban." She's like, "Okay," and then later she's like, "What happened to the guy with the long beard?" And I go, he fucking won the whole thing. I forgot you had just met him. She's like, what? Oh, that's great. So, yeah, it was awesome.
And no cussing. We are on the stream. Yeah, that was just, wow.
Oh, sorry.
Absolutely
I didn't realize I even did. My bad. I'll watch it.
Man, that
And
belt
then later
is
she's like,
so heavy. It is amazing how heavy that belt is.
It looked like it. I was wondering how heavy it was.
Whew. Which I'll be taking a lot of pictures. I'm gonna have my son take a whole bunch of pictures of that and the money before I go and I stick it in the bank tomorrow. So, gonna get it out there.
You gonna do like a sexy poses one with the belts and stuff? That'd be kind of cool.
See, we need to get some people up. Looks like Jazz
On the bed with all the money around you.
off and
Cover yourself
running.
up.
No, I'm not gonna take a naked picture of myself. Nope, not gonna happen. Pretty much.
I didn't say naked. I said sexy.
Yeah, well,
With-
there is
with money
nothing
laying-
sexy about me.
You can just be you with clothes on, with the money all around you and the belt across you. I didn't say anything about naked.
No.
You didn't say nothing about
No.
naked.
That was a Moff's play.
Get your head out of the gutter, okay? Head out of the gutter.
Oh, you still got it all.
I know you were in Vegas and all, but let's get out of the gutter.
At least he still has it all.
Well, it's not like I really need to worry about spending the money.
I mean, yeah. I'm just saying, at least you didn't put it back in, you know.
Oh,
You just
hell
carry
no.
it.
It's not about
Carry
that.
it. Carry it home.
Good non-fiction qualities there. Not putting the money back into the casino.
I did have a couple of nice hits at the casino. Which, as soon as Clopping or Peak View pop in, I'd love for them just to tell you that little story about how I was hitting huge on the Buffalo machine, and I was too busy shilling the projects to two people that were standing behind me instead of wondering about how much money I was winning.
No, that was like right before Sunday slots, I thought.
No, it was during Sunday slots.
Exactly, the same thing. I just didn't want to say before or after because it happened over a couple days. Oh, yeah, you guys were over there winning on that one thing. We tried to get over there, but it just never happened.
Aaron definitely had a whole lot of fun.
Yeah, that was a great.
Good time to be had by
Yeah, it looked like you did.
Jack and Coke, Jack and Coke, Jack and Coke, Jack and Coke, Jack and Coke.
Man, I know on Monday night, I cannot believe how much I was drinking. Holy moly.
Well, it's free.
That you didn't stay there very long on a Monday, exec. You just stayed long enough to double up, and then you took off with everybody's money.
Yeah, I had to go meet up with the GVG guys.
Mm.
But I know it was a nice little run on that table. I've had some good runs all weekend. Tournament did decent, but didn't cash.
I've been playing with Exec Deck for quite a while, and it's nice to put a name to a face also, you know?
Yeah, there was definitely a lot of pictures taken.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Names to faces.
That and
Makai,
I can't wait just to see some of those videos that they took after the tournament was over. Because, my God, there was so many pictures that were taken after the tournament. And Exec Deck even got in some of those. I made sure to pull his butt into the pictures.
get over here. Epic. This will be talked about just like Richmond all year. You know, it'll be talked about all the way till Richmond, you know?
Esky, were you actually going to ask a question? I think I just seen your name light up. Uh-oh, Glenn, what do you got in the big blind? Okay, I'll believe you. Esky, did you have a question? Or did you accidentally hit the button to talk?
The idiot mouse over here.
Say, Eski's always quiet. Kind of shocked me whenever I seen their name light up.
Right?
So let's see. How many new names do we have at the tables that I don't even recognize? Any? Who is Crypto? It's Hertz! In the building!
Who's that?
Yeah, I mean, I've been in your YouTube stream, bro.
Yeah, I know. I've been watching. Can't believe I got back and started the damn stream and forgot to turn my mic back on so people could hear me on the stream. I was sitting there chatting away and I looked over and I seen it was red. I was like, ah, God.
Bro, I just want to say huge congrats for me and the wife, man. We were watching you take it down, and I kept telling everybody, you're going to bring it home, man.
Yeah, I really shouldn't have read the comments. Went back and read the comments. Oof.
Man, screw the haters. Haters are going to hate no matter what.
Right.
But Stretch could even tell you, man. Stretch is like, well, at least that man can take his $6,000. I was like, nah, that man's taking it all.
Yeah.
Huge congrats, bro. I was so happy for you.
Yeah.
Me and you were both there.
Yeah, there were definitely some very key hands, like the pocket fours to the ace queen. That was a huge hand, absolutely huge. Then whenever I bet him off of the middle pair with the 7 was a huge hand.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
That was great.
But everything changed whenever I hit that king on the turn. Whenever I hit trips, that was the definitive moment of the tournament. Just for me.
You should have heard this voice channel just erupt.
That 3 all in that you won was the me and Hertz were even saying, oh man, at least he has 3rd. Oh wait, no, okay, now he's going to take this down.
Yeah, whenever I seen the 3 people go all in front of me, and I hadn't even looked at my cards yet, and then I looked down and I seen those kings, I just went, oh boy. I said, as long as nobody else calls behind me, there was like what, mate? I think it was just San Juan had the call behind me. So as long as he didn't have aces, I was golden. At least until, the run out. And then whenever nothing hit on the flop, I was like, okay, I've still got to dodge cards here. And then that king hit on the turn, and I went, it's over. I just shut him out. Nobody else can win.
No, when you took him out, I was just like, okay. I was like, I mean, we were rooting for you the whole time, but yeah, he's going to get this. And I was like, well, if he doesn't get it, he's at least going to get it because there's only 3 people left. And then Hertz was like, no,
he's bringing it home.
Yeah,
he's bringing it home. What Hertz said.
That pocket 4s versus ace queen, when you brought that back and doubled it up, I was like, this man's on a mission. This man's on a roll. He ain't losing.
Right.
Well, Lewis's big thing is that he's only like 23, and he really doesn't play poker. He's a tennis player. And I thought that he was a poker player. No, he just plays poker for fun. And yeah, I didn't learn that until after the tournament, but it made sense once he told me that, because then I went, now I understand it, and that explains the comment where he said that, there's nothing I can do to beat you.
That explains why he pushed all in pre-flop with the queen 9 too.
Yeah.
Well, the thing about it is, a lot of the people in that tournament, at least on the featured table, the only, other than VV Poker or whatever that was, the only people I saw was Battle Buddies and Advisor Gang.
Yeah, but there was like 30 pro players in that tournament.
But representing actual NFTs.
Well, there was a lot of different NFTs repped their Stretch. There was a whole bunch. The Green Visor Gang and us, we actually had specially made shirts. That's why it was easy just to recognize us. But there was a lot of other NFT projects there.
No, I got that part. I'm just saying that, like, seeing it on the table,
Yeah.
the feature table.
Yeah, we got lucky. We got extremely lucky to have Jinx sitting at the feature table for over 4 hours. I mean, that was just luck of the draw.
Yep.
No, I think it was just the universe preparing for you to win. So, that way everybody knew who we were.
Jinx held
Oh,
it down
God.
until I could get there.
Yeah. He held it down for you.
Glenn, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Still just reveling in the fun, man. Reveling in the fun.
Oh yeah, like that guy that was between you and Jonathan Little. He was a poker go guy.
Little was knocked
Then
out
there's
way early.
Oh yeah. Well, Pete stole half his chip stack. And then he had pocket aces, and he had ace king and pocket aces and back-to-back hands, and lost his entire stack.
Oh God.
Pete used half of it, over half of it, and then on the next hand he got aces and ran into quad deuces.
Oh yeah,
Well,
I heard there was
deuce on
quad
the flop.
deuces on the feature table. They
There was
were
a deuce on
actually
the flop and then a deuce on the river, so he was drawing pretty thin the whole way.
Yeah, that actually made its way out into the main room that somebody had hit the quad deuces.
Yeah, then the dude in the green jersey with the poker coaching hat, he's the DOD guy. Dude Maestro.
Yeah, he made it all the way to the final table.
Yeah, Larkin.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely.
Yeah, someone in the YouTube chat said he was going to win it all, and then very next hand he got taken out.
Oh, he's a solid player.
The one guy that scared me the most was the one that was in seat 1, the older guy, because I've actually seen him before, so I knew that he had the experience. And he's the one that scared me. And whenever he had the chip lead, I was like, man, he knows how to use his chips. And he got on such a ice cube. Oh my God, nothing he could do worked. Absolutely nothing. And I could just see it in his face. He was
talking about the dude Sunshine?
No. The
No, the
one
old
at
guy.
the final 8.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the one that took the chip lead. He was over 5 million at one point, and then he just hit nothing but icebergs the rest of the way. Nothing he could do worked.
But even like at the very end, you only had like 10 big blinds. That was the craziest blinds I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Just navigating those blinds had to be something.
Well, the announcer said that was the first time that it was all yellow chips on the table.
Oh yeah, that's before I went to a mill blinds though.
Yeah,
that was insane.
Yeah, we had 1 million blinds. But you know what? That wasn't even. I didn't even notice it really. It literally wasn't a factor in anything I was doing.
It was factoring in all the short stack decisions. That's for sure.
Right.
And then whenever I went back and I listened to the feed, and the announcers were like poo-pooing the fact that I folded that 10 deuce. I actually lost track of what the betting was, and the fact that I could have put them all in. But as soon as I seen Doyle under,
He had a 10, so
yeah. So I was dominated.
the draw
as
to
it
a deuce
was.
ain't very good odds usually.
Yeah. And they were poo-pooing it, and whenever I went back and I actually thought about the hand, it wouldn't have mattered if I would have called 300 or folded in that position because he had me dominated.
You never know,
I
though.
should have taken the chance, but I just lost track of what was going on.
At that stage, I was probably half of a big blind, so
Yeah. You know, that 300,000 might have been the difference in between me winning and losing.
Never know.
Know anything until you know it.
And until they chipped us up to yellow, it was actually kind of hard to gauge exactly where I was sitting with the chip counts.
My hand hurts.
Thank you, yo, Galban. What I want to know is that last hand, when you were sitting there thinking about calling him, what was going through your mind, bro?
I got LordGalaban's final hand right now. I'm gonna play it.
You know what?
Go ahead.
It was actually really funny because after the cameras were off, me and Lewis, we actually stood off to the side, and he asked me the same exact question. You know, why did you call my all-in bet? And I explained to him my exact reasoning.
No, I heard that because I think it was Aaron that posted the video of it. I'm talking about while you were actually at the table playing that hand. What was going through your mind as you were sitting there thinking, besides the fact that he doesn't have a pair?
Heads up play. I knew that he probably didn't have an ace because he would have pushed out faster. I was watching his actual speed that he was pushing cards out with, or that he was pushing his chips out with. And the way that he kind of hesitated made me think middle pocket pair. That's why whenever I was stroking my beard, I was like, okay, ace king, no. Ace queen, maybe.
That's funny you say the beard because that's why I'm asking this question.
Yeah. And I was trying to decide exactly what his range was. And all of the ranges that I kept on coming up with, at worst, I was a coin flip. At worst. And the fact that we were at $1 million blinds and he was really off guard at that point, and I didn't want him to gain confidence. And I thought, king 9. If I hit a 9, I have a king kicker. If I hit a king, I probably am either tied or I have him 80-20. And whenever the flop came out, a 9, I instantly knew that I had it because it was over, because he was drawn to only 3. And then, of course, the turn came the 10, and I went, oh, God, I'm going to get GG'd. And then,
but watching you play and watching you announce, I can see how you, when you were playing in Vegas without even being able to talk to you, I'm like, that's right. That's right. That's right. Sorry. I'm the super stoked.
But
I'm probably
I kind of figured you won before the stream showed it because Aaron didn't give us an update after 3 people. I think if you went out, he would have said something. I even said it to the wife. I was like, I have a feeling he won. And I told her, I said, Aaron hasn't given us an update. So he wants us all to see it and not spoil it for us, which I have hella respect for because he was giving updates all night. And I kind of hated hearing it because we were so far behind in the stream.
Yeah. The rules actually said that it was only supposed to be a half an hour a delay, but they actually made it a full hour a delay. So that was like, it was like, wow.
I got hella respect for that though because it stopped stream sniping.
You guys had breaks also, so they just still edited the breaks out, so we didn't have to see them.
True.
So by the end, it was closer.
We're already almost out of the whole casino probably before, or done with all the pictures before we even saw the final table.
Stretch, you gotta let other people talk, man.
Sorry, man.
There's a lot of other people that have questions too.
Yeah, they got quick. Go ahead. I'll be quiet.
Yeah, when we broke to move everybody from 3 tables down to 2, it was, I believe it was a 10-minute break that we had in between to where everybody could get situated, everybody could take a bathroom break, get something to drink, and then when we got down to 12, we had a break where we repositioned people, and then whenever they had a double bust out on the outside a table, and I actually got chastised because I was asking what their chip stacks were. And they were like, "You're not allowed to ask that." And I was like, "Well, in a normal thing, we can see the other table, but we can't see it here." So I kind of got poo-pooed there. And then whenever we got down to 8, they actually gave us another 10-minute break. So
you couldn't see the leaderboard anywhere?
Yeah.
Actually see chips?
Yeah, they didn't have a leaderboard, which is why I was asking, hey, what's going on out at the other table? What do the chip stacks look like? Because typically you can see that.
Oh, yeah. It's all valuable information.
Yeah, it was extremely valuable, especially since I was a low stack, which was funny because whenever we were off of the broadcast, me and the green tracksuit guy, Bentoncourt, I was sitting directly to his right out in the room, and he was just running roughshod over people. I mean, absolutely roughshod. About an hour before we got to the feature table, Bentoncourt actually went up against the chip leader out in the main room, and he had pocket kings to the other guy's pocket queens, and he went from 420,000 to over 1 million in one hand. And he became huge chip leader, and he started punishing people at the table. And I was able just to double up through another guy, and I got up to like 800,000. And whenever I hit 800,000 and he was at like 1.3 million, he was like, "Well, we have the chips now." And I went, "Yeah, and I'm going to use them properly." And he was like, eh. And then whenever we got to the feature table and he was still on my left, before it started broadcasting, he actually leaned over and he said, "I am really glad you're on my left." Then whenever we got down to 8 people and he was on my right, I leaned over and I went, "So, how do you feel now?" And he goes, "I don't like being on your you're right, and now you're behind me." And I went, "The worm has turned." And then, of course, I got almost a triple knockout. He had me covered by 800,000, I think. But I literally just leapfrogged right into the chip lead, which is kind of like what happens here. But yeah, it was so much fun. Just absolutely so much fun. And there's nothing worse than telling me that I can just open my mouth and talk.
Oh, it's like watching the broadcast when you made the final table.
I try to keep my mouth shut sometimes.
Yeah, my stepmom and my dad, they live in South Dakota, and my dad said that he watched the entire thing to the very end.
I watched the whole. I loved it.
Yeah,
I fell asleep at the beginning of the final table and woke up at like 1:30, then watched it. I didn't get to bed till 4.
I mowed my lawn, barbecued food, watched the whole thing.
I was bummed. I didn't get to go in the booth and do any broadcasting.
It's okay. We watched. I don't know how I won that hand hurts. What happened?
You had the ace kicker. I had king jack. I was hunting at 10, so you had the because of the high card.
All right. I wasn't paying attention to you. I'm paying attention to my friend that I forgot about 2 years ago.
Yeah, I had queen 9. I think it was no. I had king. Was it king 9 in my hand? I think.
Okay. Love you, bro. Oh, I got a donkey hand. Here we go. Come on, donkey.
Isn't it?
Oh, it's just any of my hands. Okay.
I mean, there's really no donkey sitting at this table.
Okay, thanks. They don't have hands. They have like.
I mean, the only person that probably would have called you at that table would have been me or Glenn if we had something.
I thought I was a donkey. No, I'm a pickle. That's right.
Now you're a jackass.
It's 60 entrants.
Or
He's that good old Jack Ace.
it's called a jackass.
Yeah, I don't want to say that.
You don't have to. Everybody already knows.
Bruce
Even
Leroy.
Even this Ascension guy that doesn't remember me from 2 years.
Oh, just give him a game to play with you. He'll remember you.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, heck no. Nice little card.
Got Asimov sitting just to my left. Boy, it was really great meeting Asimov, too.
I bet. How is Isaac doing? Yeah, you're
Doing good.
I can't believe there's almost 90 people in that. That was awesome.
60 people in this tournament tonight. That's even. Oh my goodness. Total dartboard. No. F that. Nope. Yeah, well, I don't even care.
I mean, I had you beat with pair of sevens, but the turn was turning. The turn was hold on, Lord. The turn was turning me this diamond anyway.
It did.
If I have black cards and you got red cards, that's a dark board to me because it doesn't count for me.
Yeah, no, exactly. When the board does that, you got the complete opposite. It is a total fucking dark board. Excuse my language.
Yep. Sorry, DPS or Battle Bun. Oh wait, you're at DPS now, I think.
Sorry, Galaban.
It's sorry, YouTube.
YouTube. Yeah, sorry, YouTube.
All
right.
I also know you like to keep it to a minimum.
Yeah.
I do know
right here.
I apologize to you.
Hopefully, people are going to throw up about this hand.
One of the biggest things that was in the NFT players' favor with that tournament was the fact that they didn't have antes. They had the blinds, but there were no antes. So we weren't constantly trying to keep up with the degradation of our stacks. So
you were just there's no constant hemorrhaging of your chips. It was
exactly. There was no hemorrhaging whatsoever.
Yeah.
I get antes in bigger tournaments, but for a smaller tournament like that, I think you shouldn't have antes. If it's under 100 people, 100 and under, you shouldn't have antes, in my opinion, because, like you just said, it keeps the integrity of the stacks. And in my opinion, it gives you have a lot more people who might not be table felt players, to where a lot come from online. So it gets confusing, and I think you slow the game down.
I just have a family now, so I can't always go out and play, and that's why I like these poker servers.
Mendoza with pocket aces. Esky just
not everybody uses
I got trip queens on the flop.
Pretty much everywhere around here, it's all big blind antes. Like where the big blind just antes for everyone, so it's a huge hit to them.
Yeah. Good God, that would hurt.
Well, where I'm at, it's a lot of people straddle.
Not in tournaments, though.
Oh, no, I haven't played tournaments yet where I'm at. I've played a couple of the players' rooms, and I've noticed how a lot of times they're doing big straddles. It's always a straddle.
Oh, yeah.
You're a straddle.
I'm just trying to get good enough so I can go to the lodge one of these years and win some money.
Great Wolf Lodge?
I'm trying to catch the luck of the ClubGG with my final table tickets I have and catch a World Series of Poker package. I think that'd be pretty cool.
You can try to play the river.
Amazing the bad beats you get on that stuff.
Yeah, dodging the
ClubGG, you just got to catch the luck of GG one of them times when you have a final ticket in one of them. That's all you need.
Algorithm. I got the algorithm going right now.
Well, see, that's the problem with GG. The algorithm changes on you. So when you figure your algorithm and you compare it to the game, it's already changing again.
or just don't give you nothing ever.
I mean, I guess I don't win a lot of money here. Sorry, my bad.
I'm just catching y'all folding on
Ooh,
stupid
queens
shit
versus
sometimes.
fours. Oh, and a 4 hit the turn.
Isn't High Rollers coming up soon?
And this is one crazy table we got. Not one slacker anywhere.
I was about to go down here in about 20 minutes, or an hour and 20 minutes. Oh, fuck off. Fudge all that. Get some fudge, brownies with
That had
some...
stretch written all over that board.
What?
So that board had stretch written all over it.
Oh my god. I don't know. I can't call that. Are you shitting me?
A 7 deuce on the flop.
See, I've played with Ascension. I haven't played with him enough to catch his game.
Oh, he's
No,
good.
I've talked to him. I
I
haven't played.
know that much, but you get what I'm saying. You know, everybody always bluffs on this stuff once in a while.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I met him a long time ago. I've never played poker with him. It was before all poker stuff. I don't remember where. So
I'm trying to remember where I've played him though. I played him on GG a few times.
No, probably
over in
poker.
DOD, he's a mod, I believe.
Poker now.
And he plays in Poker Go also.
Poker now. I'm talking about like from 2022.
Probably DOD.
What's that?
Deck of Degeneracy.
Deck of Degeneracy? You don't know DOD, bro?
That's what he said. Oh, here, have my chips.
I know that having no clock was a big difference for a lot of players.
Did anyone actually get a clock called on them?
No. We had a couple of people call time. Actually, Yokes called time twice at the table that Exec Deck and I were at with Yokes. It was Exec Deck, then it was me, then it was Bentoncourt, and then Yokes right next to Bentoncourt for quite a while.
That'd have been fun to meet and play with all y'all.
Yeah, it was actually nice having Yokes and Exec Deck at my table because I was able to use their stacks and know that they knew how I play and I know how they play. So it was one of those things where we didn't really try to tangle heads with each other.
You should come play some High Rollers, Galaban. So we can play against a champ.
Maybe you should turn off your mic so it doesn't beep all the time. Either that or turn off your little...
Or turn off vibration in GG.
Yeah.
Oh.
How do you turn off vibration?
In the settings itself in GG.
I'm not in GG right now.
Playing the game in GG, Stretch.
I'm out of the game, knocked out.
Well, then how in the hell does your phone keep on buzzing then? Turn off the ringers.
That might be Glenn. Glenn, in GG, when you swipe up, it brings you all. I don't know. I'm on an iPhone, so it brings me my like chat and all that, and it says game settings. I click game settings, and right in there, it's got vibration.
I already forced closed.
Sound off earlier. I'll try that.
Yeah, if your phone still vibrates, that's what you hear through the phone when your mic's on. I have push to talk, so you don't hear mine.
Oh, that's a nice feature.
Discord feature. You go right into your Discord settings. It's in for the chat.
Yeah, pretty much.
You can actually set the stream for push to talk too, where people have to turn it on to be in the voice chat in Discord.
You know what? You know what's really weird at church is like I heard that same sound, and I had the same conversation. People were saying that I was talking too loud, or it was coming through the voice stream or something.
It's when your phone vibrates, when you have your mic open. Like Galaban has a headset, so he don't have that issue because he plays on PC. But it's all mobile. It's a mobile issue. So within GG, if you don't turn vibration off and you're in a chat like that with an open mic, you keep hearing the it's from the phone vibrating to let you know it's your turn.
But if you're not in a game and he already left the table and the server and Forge closed it, it might have just been Glenn. I don't know.
It was someone before me, but it was me also.
It's everybody.
It's me.
Yeah, quite a few people don't know that. Sometimes they forget that the vibrations heard through the mic and how.
I think it's Seth the Killer. I see him right
there.
there.
Voice chat in another project that you have to have it on. They turn everybody who has an open mic that gets too loud. They turn it to push to talk. So this way, when they actually have to be in Discord to talk to you because you got to push a little button.
What's up, Seth the Killer? Are you here?
That means you got to have 2 devices or something, though, huh?
Nah, I just swap back and forth between the apps.
Yeah,
because I have constant notifications on for GG, and it's one of the only things. So every time it tells me it's my turn, it pops on my screen, so I know to go back.
What's up, Seth? You get to move into your house yet? Your apartment?
Ooh, CTR flopped a set of 4s. Nice hand, CTR. Jumps him right up into the top 5.
Oh, Galaban's here again still. What's up, Seth? Is your microphone off?
Down to 40 from 60, so 1/3 of the field has left the room.
I like the points pay in the top 20. That seems like a good deal.
Oh, the brand new point system that we'll have starting in the Summer Bash?
Do I have any points yet?
I don't know. Are we in the Summer Bash yet?
I feel like I am, but I'm not. No, we're not. Okay. I got it. I mean, I get high, man. I'm just saying.
I thought Preach was going to send some chips in the middle.
I was trying to see what Seth was doing. Just chilling over there.
Oh. Pocket 9s. AJ gone to Marcone. Turn the king.
I'm hurting my brain.
Time to take it easy and kick back with the kids on a Friday night since you don't have no poker to play?
He's got high rollers coming up.
I'm saving my energy.
Hey, Hambear, I'm tied with you in second in the golf DraftKings.
What?
Yeah, when I woke up this morning, I see
Sweet.
arrested before the tournament starts. And I'm ready he started. Like, oh my god! Like, how you gonna get arrested before a PGA tournament?
Right, you get arrested on the way to a PGA tournament golf game.
A lot I was reading though, it was a power tripping cop.
Oh yeah.
Well,
It's always that.
Well, I would have to imagine that he's already out of jail, isn't he?
Yeah, he got released because I think they even know it's a power tripping cop. He was just trying to go around the accident. Supposedly, the cop latched onto his car as he was going, and that's where the charges came from.
Oh, because he
Because
technically
some
dragged the
jackass endangered his own life.
Exactly, and that's what I've read at a few spots from different articles, and
Damn
then
you, Bruce.
some of the people that were posting that was there were saying the same thing. Somebody got hit and killed this morning, and they were directing traffic around and he was trying to get in for the tournament, and it was just a power tripping cop.
Oh, it hurts so good.
Bruce got the GG River on me.
That sucks. It's okay. Yeah, I went earlier already. I did real good at first. I held down first for like all of like 6 hands, and then it made me think I had good pocket hands, and then it would just drop nothing.
Screw you, Bruce.
Sorry, champ. I had to take you out, man. Snap you back to reality. My bad. It was all luck.
You got the lucky ClubGG River. Congratulations.
Yeah, what was the bounty on
Look,
that guy?
hold on, time out. I don't think it was luck. I had a good draw, and I just took a chance on it because I was already pot committed with all the raises.
You had a flush draw.
Yeah, but I was already pot committed though. Like if I'm gonna put 2,000 chips in out of my 8,000, I'm going all in if somebody calls. That's just how I play. I'm not gonna be that vested into it on the draw.
Yeah, pretty much.
Especially once we got down to the end where it was like I knew.
We got all of our chips in on the turn.
Yeah, and I knew I just had to. I mean, I was feeling it, man. I don't know, shit. And you're the champ, man. I got to take out the champ. You got to
wanted that head.
Lord, I apologize.
That was a big ass stack. That was a $30,000 pot.
I'm sorry. But you were having too much fun talking about your Vegas week, so I want to let you to continue. So you ain't got to worry about playing. You can tell us about,
Bring me some crawfish.
I ate some this weekend. Oh man, I'm still full.
I bet you did, bro.
You're not allowed to talk about crawfish on the stream. Not fair.
I lived with it.
I don't have any.
Leroy, make you some. He's a king of crawfish.
I really wish it wasn't LordGalaban knocked out because it just doesn't feel right.
Are you playing iRoller tonight, Bruce? Because I'm ready to get cracking.
Sure, why not? I guess I need to go buy a pick.
It's already filled. Are you in it?
No, I'm not.
I'm gonna take everybody's money.
There you go.
I think.
Well, yeah, Bruce. If you want to play, be ready at 9:30 because possibly somebody might not be showing up. And
Exactly.
If I don't
I am Creature, Joseph Melly, creator of the Scyther Chronicles for the Battle Bunnies. Scyther Chronicles is a trading card game that's based off the Battle Bunnies book, The Unlikely Spartan. What made me want to create this trading card game is taking all the characters from the Unlikely Spartan novel and bring them to a life where players can get their hands on their own character cards and create unique decks, playing their way through the Scyther Chronicles game and writing their own story. The artwork is very, very unique and very special to this game. We have world-class artist Frank Linatra, who is the lead art designer for all the cards, really pushing them in their own category, in their own echelon. The artwork is all hand-drawn. 100% of everything you see is hand-drawn, and it takes tons and tons of hours to get the artwork to where it is today, just for each card. Yeah, so how will your story unfold? You know, and I think something like Battle Bunnies and the Scyther Chronicles, people start off by experiencing the novel and learning the story and falling in love with some of those characters. And then what's great is taking that story and translating it into a card game. Not only that, but a trading card game where players will be able to open up packs and collect key cards. And the whole premise behind trading card games is you can take any card you want and make your own deck and then play your deck and then play against opponents. So writing your story and how will your story unfold, you are literally creating your own story with each card you include in your deck. So it gives players the complete control in how they play through their game. Decks we have are the Pirate and Viking classes. We have more classes to be released. We have the Shamans, the Valkyries, the Sorcerers, and the Spartans as our next classes of cards that'll be coming out, in addition to more characters and more classes coming in the future as well. If you're a TCG player that likes fun, story-based, creative trading card games, this is for you.
What?
Creatures leading the way at 60,000. Damn.
That, yeah. Creature.
Jake's
Gotta
in
catch the
second
cards
at
sooner or later.
36. I Preach is at 34. Bruce Leroy's at 30,000. Andy Dogs at 26.
Who wants to play me for 50 Scyther? Not me.
I'll put you in Battle Bunny for 50 Scyther.
Shut up, Hammer.
Man, I can only imagine.
No, I won't play you.
The amount of work that Aaron's having to catch up on, that's got to be insane.
Man, right?
Yeah, I just keep seeing tournament results posted, tournament results posted, tournament results posted.
He's got a lot of work to catch up on.
How many tickets did Chestnuts turn in? God.
We are officially up to 117 subscribers.
Handy dog out.
81 videos. Changed around the videos a little bit. We have a video that has 4,600 views now, the cards in the air. The video I took just before the tournament started.
I just jumped to fourth.
The Sunday slots that I taped there in Vegas only got 18 views. Nobody wanted to watch the Sunday slots from Vegas?
Was it the whole thing?
I was watching.
Well, it was part of it. Taped for like an hour.
Yeah, I watched a couple hours up before I fell asleep. I was wondering
We
if
are
it was
now
the end.
on our 5-minute break.
I want to mint me one of those 9s. I love the aliens in the 9s. Those are so cool. Somebody has a coloring one up for only 31 Matic. If anybody wants to grab one of the coloring NFTs.
Where?
It's a 3 of diamonds.
On OpenSea, there's no.
It doesn't have any color at all. Yeah, look at it. It's just black and white.
Has
Go.
no color at all.
I'm gonna go get it right now. Race me.
B hit 31 Matic.
On my way.
Number let's see, which one is it? Let's take a look. Yeah, B hit minted it 3 days ago. June, a 3 and a diamond. So it has no extras, but it is a coloring one.
Jokers are being elusive.
We're into the break. I Preach is now leading creature. A little over 80 chips. Marcone's in third at 50,000. It's Hertz up to 40,000, and Jake from State Farm at 32.7.
Yeah, I just got 2 nice hands back to back and took 4th place.
Welcome to the Dead Poker Society, sir. I hope you're subscribing to the YouTube and hit that notification and like button. How do you like the Dead Poker Society so far, Ascension?
I'm digging it. Hambear's photos bothering me a little bit.
Hambear's Frodo?
This man already got a pickle for his photo.
Oh.
Where do I know you from?
Big pickle.
And
I know you.
I can't figure it out.
It's okay. You'll get used to it.
I loved all those pictures that you posted up of you winning the title there in New York. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was a fun time. Jonathan's a pretty good dude.
I can definitely relate to winning a title.
Yeah, I watched you.
Ascension's a really good dude, but we forgot where each other from.
Looks like Aaron's getting all
Like
the tournament
twins.
winners caught up. Probably a whole lot of Matic to be handed out.
What's your safe word
You
there,
got a
man?
brawler bear, don't you, Ascension?
What's that?
Do you got a brawler bear?
I do, I believe.
I think that's I seen you over there.
Yeah, and there's been a bunch of like multi-project tournaments. So I've probably rolled into several tournaments that lots of other people were in from other Discord groups. I just like playing.
Don't we all?
I wasn't trying to bug you.
Nothing
I
wrong with
wasn't trying to bug you from a couple years ago before Sandbox.
Usually like about 15 people in here on a Friday.
Mysteries unknown.
You'll figure it out, and then you'll let me know.
We have crossed
No, I
400
probably won't.
minutes. Up to 405. Let's go ahead and pop back over and check out what has been minted.
Yeah, I think my first 4 or 5 were August. I was like, this is bullshit.
Oh, you were the one that
Oh
Aaron
yeah,
was
but you can
talking
use those for
about.
strip poker, so that's all good.
Yeah, definitely. You can use one for...
So how'd you hear about us, Ascension?
What's that?
How'd you hear about us?
I was watching my crew on Poker Go.
Oh, which one
I
was your
play
crew?
with the Genesis group, and then I play with Jonathan Little's group.
Oh, right on.
And I was like, well, there's more poker players. Let's go find them.
Yeah, I just wondering the way you jumped in.
So was it just wanting to go in
Nah,
and check out the other
typically,
projects, or did you pick us specifically?
Yeah, I went straight to y'all's.
Didn't know if you found Galaban shilling out there or not.
What, me shill? No, never.
The second that man was on stream, he was shilling.
Yeah, that final table was kind of like watching the stream.
So is this the first one of our streams that you're actually being a part of and that you're actually watching, or have you watched some of the other streams that...
I haven't watched any streams.
Ah. So there's all
I've
kinds
watched
of videos.
the NFT Poker Go tournament, the championship.
Mm-hmm.
I had a ticket, but I had to give it up because I had some big projects get funded that needed attention. So I could not go to Vegas. I was deeply saddened.
Well, you know you can go back and watch the stream that we did 6 days ago, Dead Poker Society Summer Bash AMA. It's a 2-hour...
So what's the AMA?
Ask Me Anything.
Tells you everything about the summer
Yep.
bash.
Tells you every single...
Yeah, somebody sent me the link to that.
Oh, right on. That would probably be the best video just to start with. Do you have any questions for us while we're on the live feed? We can answer up some questions for you. I got plenty of time, seeing as how I just got busted out. Bruce?
I'll honestly figure it out as I go along. What I understand is mint, play poker. Mint, play poker.
Mint shit, win shit.
Hope for good trade so you can play all the games.
Now, I do have one question. So there was, where is it?
Creature is getting it done. Just took out Meowser. He's up to 121,000. First person over 100,000 at the Friday Night Fights. Very quickly, too. Only 2 minutes into the second hour.
And cards.
Yeah, Creature's up there crushing.
Yeah, I had top pair. I had top pair. He caught 2 pair and took me out.
Oh, and Ascension just got moved to his right.
Shit.
Need to lose 2 more people, and we'll be down to 3 tables tonight. There's going to be 60 points for first tonight, 54 for second, 48 for third, 42 to fourth, 36 to fifth, 30 to sixth, 24 to seventh, 18 to 8th, and 12 leaderboard points to 9th tonight. I like nice even numbers. Makes it nice and easy to figure out the points.
Oh, he can afford to play.
And while everybody's having fun and watching the game here on the stream, I'm going to excuse myself for just a little bit. I got to go to the little men's room.
Oh. He's so full of shit. Oh, he's so full of shit.
You mean the big man's room?
Throwing chips around because he's got them. Applying pressure.
This is a weird quinky dink, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because I remember it to, like the light of day. My birthday weekend, summer solstice, you know.
pretty crazy.
What'd you say?
Pretty crazy. So the Founders Pass. What's up with the Founders Pass?
Oh, the Founders Pass. That's a great thing. I'm sure somebody can tell you better about it. Glenn.
I just got one, so.
Oh.
I guess the Founders Pass, every bash, you get 3 tournaments, 1 every month for Founders only. And then at the beginning of every mint, the Founders mint like 24 hours before the rest of the people do. And I'm sure they get voting rights and stuff like that, too. sometimes.
But does minting early really do anything for you? Because I'm assuming the art's still randomized, right?
Don't get me lying on that. I haven't experienced that yet. You would think it would just be
I mean, most time
randomized.
founders, it's a 24-hour. I know it's a 24-hour thing, and most time founders end up just voting to open it up to everybody by the morning anyway. I mean, I would say there's an advantage because you can get a start of your collection before anybody else and get some of the roles worked on and done, depending on how many you mint. And is stuff in the beginning mints too. You never know when there's going to be something good, like an all access or a Joker.
Right,
Yeah,
Jake from State Farm mentioned a bunch of them. He got like 8 jokers right off the bat or something.
Yeah,
now, there's only been like 8 or 9 jokers minted
It's also
total.
the Founders game. If I'm not mistaken, it's 3 Founders games too, right? For each month,
Yeah.
Galaban, is it?
One of each month. So 3 in a batch.
4 Founders too.
And there's only 54 Founders passes ever going to be available.
I mean, of course, you get to see some stuff before it's released. You get like firsthand AMA info before everybody else. It does have its plus side. Something that you're going to be here long term. I would recommend getting.
And you get to mint 24 hours before anybody else does.
If you can get one.
Yeah, it's probably the 3 extra tournaments a month that sold me more than anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Batch.
Is there even one up for sale right now?
Yeah, there's two more went up for sale.
What?
Yeah,
I think
really?
0.11 ETH and 500
and if you comment in chat too, somebody might have one for sale.
They're thinning out.
Yeah, Reggie's gonna just be lifetime holder thing.
Definitely raised the floor when I got mine.
Okay, Jameis put his up for sale, and so did GT from the Battle Bunnies. You're right, there's 2 more up for sale.
Wow.
Jameis is up for 500 Matic, which is $357. Which, I like that card that he has on his. That's pretty cool. And Wager of Regal is a female picture. So the picture can't be changed. That one's up for $347.
That's another reason I had to get mine before Calendar Girl, because she would have picked the guy and I would have had to take Nikita's.
So Jameis is up for sale. His is the expensive one. $358. 500 Matic. 500 Matic could go a long way. So you're getting what? $42 discount from the merch store. Or another way to get the Founders Pass is to simply get onto the last chance qualifier, finish 7th through 9th in any one of the dailies or the Friday-Saturday game, and that way you get qualified into the last chance tournament and then make the final table or the bubble boy and win that magical spin, because we're going to be giving away a Founders Pass that way as well.
Cards.
There's a loaded wheel of prizes up too.
How much is that one going for? I can only imagine.
It's 199. It's 199 Matic. It has a high rollers entry, a June all in or fold, The Wheel of Prizes is a June crate, and I believe it's a
can
can.
do this. Oh, and it didn't work out. Oh well.
Oh, is that the BBS one? Yeah. The High Rollers, the free entry for June AOF, and the Wheel of Prizes.
The Chase Ace that was minted was a Wheel of Prizes.
Yeah. Yeah, that one was amazing.
Yeah, so some of them are like single entry traits, and some of them are entries for the entire month.
If it says trait upgrade, let's say August AOIF, that's a single entry. That's good for one game. If it says entry, free entry, June all interfold, that's for the month.
Okay.
And then there is other single use like free entry Sunday slot, free entry high rollers game, which is the $25 pickle game. There's
I got
a
one
few
of
different
those
things.
starting in like 17 minutes.
Man, we're up to 400 minutes.
Well, yeah, that one with the free entry for that one, you always get in on your ticket if you get one of them because the free spots fill quick as hell. It's one of the most common thing outside of Sunday slots for the free spots that I see.
And they only allow one per game, so you got to get in line.
And Sunday slots allows 2 per game.
I figured it was easy just to buy a pickle.
I'm just saying, if you ever mint any of them, they're valuable. People will buy them, and you can use them to win money.
Ooh.
Spring Bash, I think I had 3 high roller free entries and Sunday slots. But we also did a Spring Bash mint out push at the end, and I hit a bunch of instant winners for money too.
Oh, you mean that thing where everybody was supposed to get a prize?
It was kind of like that. There was a 100, 350s, and 425 instant winners, and I think like 100 and some mints, a little over 100 and some mints maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody had a good shot for getting some, and there was loaded on the back end too. So that's the thing. I've noticed it's loaded all over, but you do notice that certain bashes end up having a lot in different ends. So minting first can blow your mind, but sometimes waiting can also blow your mind.
I know. I didn't win anything off of it. It was at the worst.
My first mint for summer was a Joker, so I hit off the bat.
Yeah, mine was nothing.
And then I took 2 mints with winnings, and Aaron minted me in all access. So that was like, yeah, that's all I need.
Oh yeah, if somebody else mints stuff for me, that works out fine. But if I ever mint anything, it's just nothing.
I've minted that. Well, I was given it all access when I first got here. Silly girl, there was a mint thing. So you mint it with somebody and bring them in. They mint. Everybody gets something. So
yeah, I remember.
She gave me an all access when I came in.
Oh, nice.
And I haven't looked back since. So. It was worth it, and I even got a call. I minted a couple. Every mint I'm minting.
If you mint before or after me, it's usually a good thing. Cause...
I think I minted the only 2 options with the Joker.
Well, I mean, immediately before or after me. I'll take up all the blank cards that don't get anything.
Oh no, you minted right after me. I minted the Joker, and then you went in a minute and didn't get nothing.
Yeah, and then the next card after me was like another was the chase card.
Mm-hmm.
That's why once I see a trait like all access or one of them traits pop, wait like 3 or 4 mints and then start minting.
Was that Ascension?
I said, does that harness chase you?
No, it's not. It's an April.
Now the hood that he has to wear with the zipper, yeah, that gave him some chafing on his lips for a while.
It's not mine.
That's why it chafed you. It wasn't made for you.
Exactly.
So I learned about Save the Tattoo.
Oh, save Mike.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had a long discussion last night, and I was putting pieces of this puzzle together, and then I was like, "Do you like save tattoos for posterity or something?" And it's a picture. And I looked at it, and I was like, "Okay." It's like, and I looked at the next one, and I zoomed in, I was like, "Those are pores. That's flesh."
Yep.
They showed me the shoulder one. I was like, "All right." I would say that's bizarre, pretty cool, and slightly creepy, all wrapped up into one.
Hey, that's how we like it.
Unique.
It's a business model that isn't original.
Exactly. But you think about that. It's so crazy when you stuff like that, and then it's like, wow, there really is a yeah,
And there's a supply.
market for it.
Yeah, and I asked him, I said, "So does someone have to like put that in their will that they're willing the tattoo?" Because I'm thinking if I spent a lifetime spending my hard earnings to make my body look a certain way, and as you put me into a grave, throw me into the oven, and you removed it from me, maybe I'm upset about that.
I mean, I guess I'm a little bit more the side. I found like the most known thing on me, especially when you meet me, is how big I have my football fandom base and where it's at. Like, I'm a huge Eagles fan, so if you want to Super Bowl, I went and got a Fly Eagles flag tattoo on my forearm, my whole forearm. And it's Fly Eagles FLIV because Super Bowl they won was 52, so it all fit perfectly. And everybody, my kids wanted that. That's how they're fully. You're gonna cherish. You're gonna buy it.
Man, I've got an
dead.
NFT for you.
I get what I'm saying. Like, I look at I'm dead though. That's something to you remember. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I just came back.
I gotta keep it as the money aspect though. Yeah, it's my hard-earned money though. I look at it like represent a piece of hard-earned money at the same time.
You should get yourself a battle buddies in it too.
I already got it. My DFD is about money.
What if it's different in different states, like the regulations on removing tattoos for bodies?
I was telling Ascension
That's
Hurts. I was telling Ascension he should be a battle buddy.
Hey, let him find his way in here, and we can look at this. The battle money. Gotta be in the DFD.
Right?
I'm quite sure he already realizes that they are our sister project.
Yes,
You can't keep
you
without
can't
battle
be
money.
one without the other.
And you can't do battle money without DPS.
You can't have one without the other. Well, then, whatever. I don't do that.
Let me get the DPS first. You know, that could be a big ramble down.
That's what you did there.
Well, I mean, at the same time, I mean, I might not want to hash up why I didn't see him after 2 years ago. Also,
That's funny. So let's see. You project that
that's good. This is a big part.
Zoom.
One of my main projects I hold are all my fighting punks and all my DPS on it too. It's really 2 projects are floating. How you gonna at it?
We're about 9 minutes before 9 people get to say what they want to talk about. Right? Bring it to the felt. Well, sounds like dab time. I'm sure Ascension's down with that.
Down with what?
Down to take a dab?
You do
I'm
realize
lost.
that not a whole lot of people do that, right, Stretch?
Man,
Lies are lies.
you do realize this is a whole different conversation.
Well, if it's not poker, then I don't know why it's in here.
Oh, maybe a glass of beer? I'm still trying to figure it out, man.
I'm lost. We'll just start anew.
Oh, hey, what up? I know you from DPS, right?
What?
Is that
What?
gonna be an inside
I
joke for years now?
had to call my manager. He's here now. Hey, Hamber, what's up? He doesn't know either.
Whoa. Why am I the manager? Who did I get that job?
I tagged you, and then he was like, hey, time to go call the manager. I was like,
You did tag me asking me who you were, and I'm like, oh, no.
The world may never know. Kind of like Tootsie Rolls, you know.
I'm like, go see what mutual servers you have. And he's like, we don't have any. I'm like, well, I don't even with me either. I don't know what you want from me.
Because I left them all before I went to my brother's server.
Let's not go into that worm bagged.
Worm bag.
So what are the scores right now in poker? Since I already out. Creature still leading it? Go
Creature's leading at 109. Marcone's at 81.8. Jake's is at 81.3. I Preach at 76.6. And Exec Deck sitting down at 34.9.
Exec Deck's playing in a couple games.
I think I might have pulled the leaderboard on TCG last night.
Exec Deck's playing in a PLO game too.
Oh, nice.
Ooh. I was playing at PLO earlier.
Which I just can't seem to catch a hand at. Jesus.
I played at GV.
Mm-hmm.
Well, about 5 minutes from now, something's gonna happen. Either out first or out last. One or the other.
That was super specific and good for her right there. That's a good one. Something's gonna happen, guys.
I've been waiting. I've been waiting for this game for like 3 weeks.
I've been waiting for 24 damn hours.
I know. We know. We heard all about it, bro.
Meowser, how are you doing this evening?
Hey, girl, how you doing?
What's up, Meowser?
I'm good. Just waiting to give everybody my money.
She's broke. Oh my god, she said something.
Are you in high rollers trying to give people money? I'll give you some.
That's the money I'm waiting to give away to people.
Why? Can you not play tonight?
Don't let Trish
No,
intimidate you. He donkeys himself out.
I've been practicing giving away chips today, and I'm getting pretty good at it.
All right, well, I'm right here.
Well, you'll probably get some.
My chips have been leaking out of my bag today, too. I don't know what's going on. Can't even get your hand anywhere.
Will the real Meowser please stand up?
Good to have you here in the chat, Meowser.
Me and Meowser and Hamber, everybody go way back. Especially with this Ascension guy that doesn't know anything. I go further back than anybody I would know here, except for that guy. That's like one of the first people I remember meeting in Web3. Back in like 2021, 2022 or whatever. So it's just nuts to me. But hey,
I figured it's got the worst pocket hand you could have in PLO, but I don't know the stats like other people do. So
he's got a pickle pass for a PFT or PFP.
Hey, if you're gonna do it right.
I mean,
Pickle all night.
Is that a brand new dance there, Ham?
That's that.
You're doing the
My
pickle?
wife made me take the red ball and bungee out of my mouth.
Well, it's
She
good.
wouldn't
It's
let me
probably hard to
keep that
understand you
PFP.
something like that.
So,
No,
hey,
that's
bro,
good.
since I don't know you, but I remember you, what's that project with those bones? Your PFP that you came into the server.
That's just art I've toyed with.
That's something you were messing with when I was messing with my stuff. And I remember it. When you first started Mid-Journey, I think.
Yeah, probably. And then I kind of got away from Mid-Journey and went into, oh, hell, I don't even remember what the other one was that I liked better.
I wasn't paying your butt earlier. I got to figure it out because I don't have a mutual server with you anymore because I left the server I was in because I might not have been interested. But knowing where you're coming from, I would like to try to get into some more of your things, you know? Because
Leonardo AI I like better.
I'm sure it was a cross collab thing where we crossed paths and met at one point in time. And it wasn't really a probably actual server. So I don't know. But
Hey,
hey,
something's gonna happen in 20 seconds.
that's what's gonna happen in about 20 seconds. And you're gonna stay here and listen to it happen in about 20 seconds. I'm gonna wave at you. Hi. Asimov, what's up, buddy? Let's go.
He was probably on your table at the NFT Championship poker room for one of those seats.
No, actually, I didn't have
Jesus.
Asimov at any of my tables. I had Yokes and Exec Dex at my first two tables.
No, I meant Ascension and Stretch.
No, this was from like
The one that Mia
2021.
won.
This is like 2021 or 2022. Like before Sandbox came out. Has to be. If I remember it coming out.
Yeah, so 22 would have been when I was just starting to toy around.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you.
Oh, this is my game.
Why don't you check on your dad?
Hi, Dad. Dad's coughing.
Yeah, that's why I said check on him.
Well, it's hard to time out because I'll lose my hand.
It's just the dabs.
He's fine.
Nice hand by Narf to take out Pasadena Tommy. We're down to the final two tables, everyone. That just put Narf in a good position, up to 35,000 in chips. The Jims has been sitting out since the very beginning. Let's see, Beardy McHatface, you're hanging on by a hope and a prayer right now there, Beardy, sitting at 3,300. Deji's all in for his last 1468.
Yeah, man. Held up.
Ladies for Glenn.
I got ClubGG reward. I went out on one game just because I couldn't handle not getting any hands anymore, and then I got GG'd on the other one.
Down
Well,
to 8 grand 2 hands ago.
You doing good with your construction business, Ascension?
what is
What's
this?
that?
Mixed connections or something? Lowered expectations.
That's a good Kiss song.
That is a good Kiss song.
Ooh. Oh, Ascension. Man.
Destroyer, if I'm not mistaken. Uh-oh. Pocket Jacks. Hold up. I preach. Huge hand.
God damn it. I keep dropping my dab pen.
I preach becomes the second person over 100 grand. Takes a huge hand off of Marcone. And takes 2 out as well, down to 15. Aodaiji down there singing some BGs. Let's see, how many chips does the Gems have left? Down to 1329 with blinds at 8 and 1600. So a big blind left for the sitter outer, and they'll be gone. So technically we are down to 14. Next hand, they will be all out. Hashtag looking to get a flush. And does not come in. The ace holds it for Creature. Creature takes out hashtag. Creature up to 181,000. Getting her done for the Battle Bunnies.
I got the stretch serve.
Stretch, you're playing high rollers. I'm trying to broadcast the Friday night fights.
Sorry.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Jim is all in. 3 other people in the hand with Creature. We'll be down to 13 after this hand. Uh-oh, Hulk's all in on the bottom table as well. Frank makes the call, so we're going to the river there. Pocket 8s to a 7 Dewey. Up. Creep. 7 deuce hit on the flop, and Narf takes out Hulk. Pocket 8s go down in flames to the 7 Dewey. Narf up to 51,000. Holy moly. Up to 5th for Frank. Heads up in between Marcone and I Preach. Marcone's trying to get back some of those chips that they lost earlier. 3 hearts on the board, 2 clubs. Getting some betting out there. Feels kind of like a king-queen bet. We're not going to see. Marcone gets her done. The Gems hits the sideline, down to 12. Boy, we're dropping people like crazy right now. Looks like Aodeiji's bottom of the pile. Bruce Leroy's been getting slowly drained down. He's down to 12-2. CTR's at 15,000. D-Hug at 14. There's our bottom 3 people. Top 9 gets into the money. Bottom 3, nada. Squadouche. CTR is trying to get a few chips out of Narf, and just Jenny down at the bottom table. 7 ace jack 9, ace on the river. Queen 10, oh, no good. Queen 9 pays off for Narf. CTR knocked down a little bit more. Narf's up to 58 now. That puts him in a solid 5th place. Him and Jake and Marcone all battling in between 3rd and 5th. Less than about 2,000 in chips separating the 3. Oh, now there's less than 1,000 separating 3rd, 4th, and 5th place now. 59-6, 58-7, and 58-6. Jake from State Farm and a heads up against CTR. Jake bets half pot bet on the bottom table. 10-5-9-3, 2 spade board. Got a couple of draws up. There's the spades. They came in. The 3 of spades on the river. Pocket Deweys. Wow. Nice call there by Jake from State Farm with the pocket deuces on a 10-5-9-3 board. Up at the top table, somebody's getting called a bully by Drywall. Must be calling Creature that. That's all I can imagine. 7-5 to a King 10. Creature gives I Preach a few of his chips. That puts I Preach back up over 100,000. Creature's at 166. I Preach at 112. Jake from State Farm, 65.6. Narf's at 58.5. And Marcone's at 57.4. To transfer into the final table right now, you need roughly 14,000 in chips. Somebody's going to be the odd man out. Who's it going to be? Bruce trying to chip up or chip out. Aodeji makes the call. Pocket sevens to a king six. Queen 6-4. Sevens are ahead. 9 on the turn. Just got to dodge it, and he does. Aodeji to the sidelines. Bruce Leroy holds on with hockey sticks. He's up to 18-3 now. Down to 11. That puts Bruce into the transfer spot at 9. D-Hug and CTR both at 13-9 and 5,200 respectively. CTR's got to dodge the 4th in chips and the 5th in chips. The top 3 players are all at the same table right now with chips. I Preach, Creature, and Marcone up at the top table. 3-6-9, we got ourselves a cribbage flop up there on the top table. Glenn, Creature, and Marcone all in the hand together. Marcone folds it away, so does Glenn. The rich get richer. 171 in chips for Creature now. Uh-oh, CTR just got a pocket pair of 10s. Looks like he doubled up down at the bottom table. So that puts him into the transfer spot. D-Hug and Drywall Guy battling it out for 10th and 11th now. Drywall's at 81. D-Hug at 10-2. With the antes, D-Hug drops under 10,000 in chips. CTR is in the hand down at the bottom table. He's sitting down at 11 now with a little bit of chips pushed in, 3-handed. And Bruce Leroy makes a feeler bet there, 1/3 pot bet. Just Jenny coming along for the ride. CTR says, I like that ace. Or does he like the 8s better? I wonder which one he's got. 8s or an ace? Are we looking at Dead Man? Does he have the ace queen? Bruce bumps it up. Let's see. Ace 10 to an 8-7. He had the 8. CTR. Big hand for CTR. Narf shows the case 8. CTR jumps up to 33,000 in chips. That gives him some bullets and some room to play with. Now it's Drywall Guy and Bruce Leroy on the bottom of the barrel. Bruce Leroy down to 45.71. Drywall Guy sitting at 79.11. D-Hug's at 97.4, so there's 3 people battling it out for that 9th spot right now. Just Jenny's comfortably in 8th at 25.8. Oh, we got a 4-card flushie up on the top. Creature and Marcone, each of them feeling their way along. Marcone with the 7 high straight. CTR goes ahead and smooths it out. Jack 2-8, 2 hearts on the board. 10 brings in a straight possibility there. Jack 8-10, 5 on the river and hearts, so the hearts did come in. King 4 to a 5-7. Oh, got the lucky 5 on the river. CTR gives him a little bit of a clap, golf clap. Frank wanted to go to bed early, but now he's sitting up at almost 50,000 in chips. Frank, in order to go to bed early, you got to lose your chips, man. Ace-7 ace, hockey sticks bracketed in that American Airlines half. Bruce down to his final 821 left behind. He's in the big or in the small blind. He can't start singing "We in the Money" yet. Drywall's at 44.11. Creature still holding that lead. He's held the lead ever since he went over 100,000. Ace Jack to a 6 queen. Queen holds for Bruce, so he's up to almost 5,000 in chips again. Drywall switches places with Bruce at the bottom of the barrel. Drywall doesn't have any chips, though. Doesn't have any cards, no chips. His PFP looks kind of funny. king to a 4 up on the top table. D-Hug and Glenn passing chips back and forth across the table at each other. Uh-oh, Just Jenny going up against Narf. Just Jenny had Narf's number a little while ago. Let's see if she still does. Drywall's making his stand right here and now. Gets the bump over by iPreach. Let's see if Marcone's going to make a side pot. Yes, they do. Queen 10-4, rainbow board up on the top. Drywall's all in for 14-2. iPreach goes ahead and bets it away. Oh, queens to a flopped set. Drywall guy to the sideline in 11th. Nice try to get to that final table, Drywall. Kind of hard to beat, ladies. Queen Jack 10 on the bottom board. 2 diamonds. Bruce Leroy's all in for 17. Just Jenny and Narf are on the side. Are we going to be to our final table? Who's got what? Narf's got Queen Jack for 2 pair. And the boat. And just like that, Bruce finishes on the button tonight. And we are at the final table. Wow, to the final table in under 2 hours with 60 people. Oh my goodness. It's almost time to call the final table. I seen you mic up there, Glenn. Were you going to say something?
I don't know. That was a while ago. Good luck to everyone still in.
4, 9, 10, 8 queen up at the top table. iPreach and Creature. Uh-oh. Creature wants all the chips. 9 king. Aces. Woo. iPreach now the leader at over 220,000 going into the final table. Wow, big change of chips there.
Gets for being cocky.
Creech just got cadoogled. There we go. Blow that puppy up, and here we go. Final table. Dead Poker Society Friday Night Fights. I survived, Creature says. Jake's giving the thumb down. Who's got the button? D-Hug's got the button. iPreach and Creature still sitting in the same spots. So Creature's got to worry about iPreach being just to his right. Creature does have the nice spot, though. So the chips are iPreach at 220, Creature's at 79.7, Narf's at 74.7, Jake's at 69, Marcone's at 56.7, Glenn at 31.2, D-Hug at 28.3, CTR at 24.9, and Just Jenny at 14.5. And like always during the bash, 7th, 8th, and 9th get that last chance qualifier. Everybody else is playing for the money. 9-7 Dewey, we got an Aaron Favre situation on the board. 9-7 of hearts, 2 of clubs. 33-9 is the pot. Narf, Marcone, Creature, and Jake all have cards. Narf leads out with a 25. Jake makes almost a full pot bet. And everybody else says, yeah, that's enough. I don't need to see no mo. Narf gives the thumbs down for a boo. Jake up to 97,000. He takes over second place now. Blinds are 1250 and 2500. 351 to go in this round of antes. We're at the 846 mark. So we will see a little bit in the next level before the break. Coming up on the break here in about 9 minutes. 10 Jack 7 rainbow board. 10,002 sitting out there, 3-handed. Oh, that's why that's showing up. I got my cursor over there. Oh, wait, gotta do that so we get the sound. There we go. CTR takes down that one with a bet. He's up to 32. Comfortably into 6th at the moment. But for how long? Still sitting in 9 players. It's a Friday night. Of course, I'm yawning. Still haven't quite got my sleep schedule all worked back out again. Vegas really noogied me up with my sleep schedule. King 7-6, all hearts. It's a blood red board. 4-handed. First 2 check, and Jake makes a 1/3 pot bet. That almost feels like a I want to call bet. Just Jenny calls for half her stack. King 7-6 Jack now, so Working a Broadway maybe. Jack of spades. That's no help on that flop. Jake's putting Just Jenny all in, and she snap calls with an ace jack to a king 10. And guess what? The bad news is in. Just Jenny doesn't get the win. Jake up over 100,000 now, up to 115. Just Jenny finishing in ninth, getting 12 points for the DPS leaderboard and the all last chance qualifier. Going quite along. We got 1 minute 30 seconds at the 8:48 mark, so we're coming up on the break here in about 6.5 minutes maybe. A little over 1:20 to go in these blinds. We got Jack 4, 9, 8, black board, 3 clubs, 19-7 sitting out there. Total black board. Any 7-5 would look pretty. 7-10, 10 queen. CTR shows a jerk. Marcone sitting on the button. Narf and Glenn are in small and big. Folding around under the gun all the way to middle position. Same with I Peach. Can't stop yawning. Oh boy. Marcone on the button. Smooths it. Narf and Glenn come along. 10-9-5. I thought we just had all hearts. Somebody needs to shuffle these cards up a little bit better. That's the second all heart flop.
Stop yawning,
Right? I gotta stop yawning. It's 8:49 though at night. Ace of clubs.
I know
on
yours
the
are making
turn.
me yawn. Stop that.
You're welcome. Jake shows 2 pair, 10s and 5s, but you know what? You folded away. And it was a good fold because you were under the gun +1. Now you're under the gun. And seeing as how I know that somebody asked earlier in the behind the scenes, the commercial prices for any commercial, if you want to make a 15-second commercial for your project and get them onto our stream the same way that DPS and the Battle Bunnies do theirs, it'll run you $5 for a 15-second commercial for any one of the broadcasts. We'll make sure it gets played 3 times. If you want to make a 30-second broadcast, then that'll cost you $10 in Matic. And that can be sent to the project wallet that is in the description. And if you can, just put a note on it exactly what it's for. Or open up a ticket with the Dead Poker Society so that Aaron can let me know that somebody is purchasing ad space time on our broadcast. And make sure you get the date for the broadcast that you want so that we make sure we get it right. Like, say, if you want to make one for next Friday, it would be for 5/24 Friday Night Fights. And either a $5 or a $10 will tell us if you want the 3 minutes, or the 3 minutes, the 3 plays on that night. Give a special shout out to Hambear for holding it down on the moderator side. Thank you, Hambear. Thank you, sir.
Hey, how many plays does the 30-second one give? Because the 15-second gets played 3 times.
Yeah, we would play
So
both
the 30
of them 3
seconds
times.
does-
Yeah, 3 times
Oh, cool.
as well.
Look at that. Good deal.
Yep. Double the time, double the money. And, you know, I gotta say, we got a whole lot of traction out of Vegas because we got 20 more followers. So it did turn out pretty good. Got a little bit of a traction video with that one that's been played about 5,000 times, so that's good. We do have eyes on the project. And just by what happened with the broadcast, I want to say thank you to Ascension for joining into the Dead Poker Society. I hope you're having fun on this first Friday Night Fights. Ace 8-8. Ace 8-8. Good grief. Wild Bill Hickok situation. Creature, show that ace. Show that ace. Come on. Show the Wild Bill. No, didn't show it. 15 and 3,000 are the blinds. We've got 3 minutes left in this level, so we'll have about a minute 15 after the break at these levels. Glenn's trying to chip up or chip out. Is he going to get the steal? No, he does not. I Preach makes the call. Oh, queens versus aces. Ace hits the flop. Queens are drawn to a 4%. And no joy. Glenn doubles up through I Preach. I Preach had the queens, thought he was going to take ahead, but was not to be. Glenn pushes those rockets right on through to the river. D-Hug sitting at the bottom of the barrel along with Glenn. Even with that double up, Glenn's still at the bottom of the barrel. Woo! Only 3,300, 3,400 ahead of last place. Jack 7 ace, 2 clubs, ace jack. So we got a blackjack situation working with a hockey stick sitting on the board. Jake from State Farm makes the bet at 38. That's a 1/3 pot bet. Creature and I Preach folded away. Jake chips it up. He's up to 140 now. I Preach at 192. Jake at 140. Creature at 74. Marcone at 64. Narf the Mat at 53. There's your top 5, everyone. CTR, Glenn, D-Hug finishing it out. The blinds are at 15 and 3 for 3 more minutes. Less than a minute to go to the break. Can we make it to the break with all 8 players remaining, or are we going to lose 1 or maybe 2 on this hand? Creature makes a decent 1/3 pot bet. Marcone giving it the once over. And folds it away. CTR makes the call. 3-5 Queen Dewey. 2 clubs on the board. Creature with a 1/3 pot bet this time. CTR going to come along for the river? No, does not. I Preach shows a 4-6 for a 6 high straight. Would have made it. And that takes us into the break. We are there. With that being said, let's go ahead and play some commercials.
Introducing Pocket Cows, the first ever deflationary and proof of harvest NFT series. Learn more at pocketcows.farm.
Game's over.
Playing a commercial.
Okay.
Yep, back from commercials. 2 minutes left. Let's go
All right,
ahead
that's
and
good.
check out the DPS Summer Bash. See if anybody's bought that 3 of diamonds yet. And the answer is no, it has not been bought yet.
I'm 3 medic short.
3 Matic short.
Well, maybe after win the high rollers, I can get it.
And you would have damn gotten there with a stupid flush at the river. And you would have
Definitely.
called it down the whole damn way, even with trip queens.
No, if you were in it, I would have checked.
You would have chased it if I'd have jammed on you. Don't lie.
Don't
You were so
try
full
me.
of shit.
So 29 of the 80 wheels have been minted. The one that gets me, though, is that we're up to
I gave you warning.
406 mints now, and only
Yes,
2
you
of the
did.
chase cards. Aaron's gotten 4 of the tournament winners. 4 of the tournament winners. Panels put up. Poker at the Tavern. Spring Bash Tuesday. Congratulations to Calendar Girl. Who won Poker at the Tavern on Sunday? Rather.
Damn it, I keep
Rather
dropping my
Lund.
pen.
Right on. Rather's been on a pretty decent tear.
He's been doing good lately.
AOF got taken down by Exec Deck. Wow. Exec Deck won the AOF on Wednesday. Was he still in Vegas?
Yeah.
Drizzle taken down the Thursday.
Oh yeah, he beat Blonde Genius's Pocket Aces 2 hands in a row.
Yeah.
Take that down.
Yeah, I did.
Back-to-back Pocket Aces and lost them both. Heads up.
Oof.
I saw that.
Cards back in the air. Narf in the big blind. 15 and 3,000 are the blinds. Marcones in the small blind will be at these levels for 150. D-Hug and Glenn, CTR, all under 30,000. CTR's got a slight lead on Glenn. Glenn's got a slight lead on D-Hug. Basically one big blind separating.
Finally didn't get there chasing.
Oh, I'm not done.
You're not done.
3-7 Dewey, Rainbow Board, Aaron Favre situation. Narf's betting it.
More chasing to come.
Narf liked the Aaron Favre a little while ago, so let's see if it still pays off. And it does. Takes her down. Up to 64. That leapfrogs Marcone for up into 4th place. CTR makes a 3x bet out. D-Hug sitting at 16.6. That'd be an all-in or fold situation, D-Hug. 16.6. There's 16.3 out there. You were getting 1-to-1 on your money. Creature with a little bit of a decision here. And has to fold it away. Marcone last action on the button. Yeah, we got a couple of time eaters. Glenn gets the fold away and CTR with the win. Nice little bumpy and chips.
You only need 80 chips.
1,500, 3,000 are the blinds. This is the last blind at this level. Next level coming up next. Should be 2,000, 4,000 if I'm not mistaken. Everybody smooths it. Jack 8-6, Rainbow Board, 20,800 out there. We got 6 hands out of the 8 being played. Clicky, clicky, clicky. 2 of hearts. Oh, we got a full rainbow going on, so there will be no flush guaranteed on this hand. Working a partial skip, going 2-6-8. Who do we appreciate? Narf.
You.
Narf.
Oh, how are you guys?
Binary.
I'm not appreciating a dealer right now, but that's okay.
The run out goes 2-7. Aaron Favre on the board. Gotta love it, Aaron. He's probably doing all he can do just to keep his power on right now. Well, we got ace 9, 6-4, pair of sixes, queen 7. 7's good for the river. All that gabbage and all it pairs up as a 7, huh? Okay.
I'll call.
Blinds are 2 and 4. I preach with a 3x raise. Creature has to fold it away. Mark Cohn gives it a thought, but a no. Narf folds. Glenn folds. CTR in the small blind. Does he want to protect that 2,000? If you're going to protect the 2,000, you might as well push it all. He folds it away. I preach takes one down without a fight. Shows binary. Pair of binary. Man. I preach folds away under the gun. Creature decides to take his place and goes ahead and 3x bets. Narf makes the call, so we will see a flop. Who's that saying
This is
gift?
Frenchie.
Jake from State Farm saying here's a gift. Fold, fold, fold. 994, 2 hearts and a spade. 34K sitting to be had. 8 of clubs on the turn. Creature likes it. 1/3 pot bet. Is Narf going to be able to pull the trigger here? No, he does not. Oh, man. Okay, come on. Let's go. My eyeballs don't want to adjust here for some stupid reason.
Maybe because you're tired.
Very possible. I think it might have something to do with the light, though, too.
Could be that also. All right, I'm going to take down this tournament real quick. Hold on.
Blinds are at 2,000, 4,000. D-Hug makes a stand. Narf gives him the courtesy, and so does CTR. 10-7 queen, 2 spades on the board, 31-3. Side pot working. Narf makes a 1/3 pot bet and folds it away. Narf hit the and a set of 10s come in. The turn was beautiful for D-Hug. That would have put Narf up to, well, he still would have been in the same place he is. Narf holds on to 4th place, but not by much. Marcone and
Don't worry
Narf
about it,
battling
bro.
at 5th and 4th.
I'm not.
Glenn's at 14-6. Glenn's at 15. CTR makes the bet, smoothing it out at 4. I preach you're going to smooth or protect? Yes, they do.
If
And
you knew
check.
how I got that pass,
Ace, Jack,
you'd
4, 2
understand.
spades. 5-handed Marcone with a 1/3 pot bet. And a call from CTR. And a call from Creature. Uh-oh. 4 on the turn. We got a Lester Moore situation. Lester Moore going to shoot you with the big bad 44. Marcone, small bet. CTR has to make the call. Ace-6 to an ace-king. King plays. No, the 6 plays. The 6 got there for CTR. Woo! Narf would have hit a set. CTR from the penthouse to the outhouse, just like that. I said that backwards. Meant to say outhouse to the penthouse. And yeah, I'm going to have to turn that light off. Wow. Time to go dark. Queen 6-10, 2 hearts on this flop. Creature with a 75% pot bet. Marcone's got 35-8. Folds it away. Minute 18 left in these blind levels. 2,000, 4,000 are the blinds. Marcone and Narf sitting on chips. Glenn folded away under the gun +1 for CTR. He just won that last hand to move him up to 53. Does he really want to swipe off his chips now? No, he does not. Fold, fold. Around to iPreach. iPreach makes the smooth call. Creature does as well. Marcone folds it away. Doesn't protect the blind. 5, 5, 6. Rainbow board. Narf with that win. Still sitting in 4th place for Narf. He's got about 22,000 to go to catch up, and he's got about an 18,000 lead on CTR. So Narf's kind of sitting there in no man's land in 4th place. Jake with the 2x bet. Coming out. Creature pushes all in. Interesting, interesting. Marcone folds. Narf folds. Glenn giving it a thought. He's already got 4,000 out there. Nobody else calls. Good pre-flop takedown. Wow, Jake shows ace-king suited. Interesting. Oh, blinds are 2,500 and 5,000. D-Hug and Eye Patch are along for the ride. Glenn smooths it. It only leaves you 36 or 35-6 behind. 7 king king, 2 diamonds. Brings the check. CTR makes a 5,000 bet. Called by D-Hug, called by iPreach. That would put Glenn all in. Glenn folds it away. 10 of spades on the turn. No help on that king king 7 board with 2 diamonds. And a 4 of hearts wash card on the river. D-Hug all in. iPreach makes the call. Show him up. King 10. Boat. iPreach, another time with queens, gets hammered down. Holy moly. iPreach, I don't think those ladies are paying off for you today. You need to start paying another set of ladies. 5 and 10. Or, I'm sorry, 25 and 5. That put D-Hug all up to 68,000 in chips. I bet he's just happy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Queen 8-5, 2 hearts on the board. iPreach pushing a little with the chips. iPreach takes that one down with the flush. Having a hard time concentrating here. Glenn busted out in 8th tonight. Still haven't caught up on all my sleep, I don't think. CTR with the 2x. Maybe we can get this one over by 10 tonight. Maybe, just maybe. Jack, Dewey, King, 2 hearts on the board. CTR and iPreach are mixing it up. CTR's only got 15,000 left behind. And there's the call. Ace-King to a King-9. King-Ace is the winner. CTR doubles up through iPreach. So CTR is up to 83,000. Under the gun, creature calls for 5. Marcone does the same. And there's the smooth. iPreach says checks in the mail. Creature makes the call, so Marcone or Jake? Who else is going to call? There's going to be a three-handed. I can see it already. Marcone makes the call, and so does Jake. Four-handed. 7-9-7. Wayne Gretzky in clubs, surrounded by hockey sticks. 6 of spades is on the turn. Oh, man. I preach with the 15-4 bet. That's about a 1/3 pot bet. Creature comes along. 8, that's an open-ender. Any 10 jack. So 4 cards straight. Wow. IP makes a decent bet, but Creature comes over the top, gets I Preach to fold away. Scared money don't make money. 25 and 5 are the blinds for 2 minutes and 20. Marcone smooths at 5. So does CTR. J from State Farm and D-Hug fold it away. Let them fight it out, they say. Creature with a 1/3 pot bet. Or, not pot bet, but a 1/3 raise. Good. 3x raise. God. Come on, brain. Don't turn off yet.
You can do it, Hillban's brain. You can do it.
Right? Ace 5-4, all spades. Interesting flop, heads up, in between the blinds. No betting, just checking. Turn comes out the jack of diamonds. Creature makes a bet. I preach insta snap fold. Little betting going. 42 seconds left in these blind levels. Ace 7 in hearts and a 5 of spades on the board. 24-2 out there to be had. 7 hockey sticks on now. 2 spades, 2 hearts. Backdoor flush possibilities in both. And does not come in, but we got 2 pair. 5s and 7 with an ace. Who's got a hockey stick? Somebody got a hockey stick? Nobody got a hockey stick. Wow. Narf shows the 7. D-Hug shows a 5. Everybody tied that stayed in that hand. Narf gets the big blind. Marcone's in the small. Marcone pushes all in for 14-7. That bumps that pot up very nicely. And CTR makes the courteous call. So does D-Hug. And I Preach comes along. So we got 3 on the side. The main's worth 68. Marcone doesn't have any say about what happens from here. $75. That's probably the smallest they can make at that point. Pocket queens. Wow, what a time to catch a Queen Elizabeth flop. Holy cow. Marcone's got the BGs playing on high gear now. Creature with the 3x raise. And the call by CTR. Queen 7-7. Oh, the poker community knows what I call that hand. Creature with a 1/2 pot bet. Takes her down. I Preach bumps at 3x, called by Creature. Creature has regained his chip lead from I Preach, by the way. Ace Queen 3, Rainbow Board. 50,000 out there in the middle to be had. Is I Preach trying to set up a trap here? 9 of diamonds on the turn. I Preach gets a few back out of Creature. Oh my gosh, come on. Shouldn't be this tired right now. Can barely keep my eyes open. King, Queen, 10, all of hearts. Interesting flop. Very interesting. $6,000 is a 1/4 pot bet, roughly ish. Folds it away. Okay, well. CTR getting it done here at this final table. Friday Night Fights, Dead Poker Society. If you like what you see, just hit the notification and let it know that it is me. Blinds are 3,000, 6,000. At least for another 3.5 minutes. Eight, 4, Queen on this flop. Creature pushes all in, and a snap call from Jake. Jack 8. Oh, and an 8 ends Jake. Jake from State Farm. Pocket aces down in flames to a ClubGG turn. So we have made the money. Everybody from here gets Matic. I doubt Jake will claim his. Glenn might claim his. Just Jenny might claim hers for the last chance qualifiers. Creature pushing away, hammering away with them chips. Getting some betting going on. Queen 7 Jack, Rainbow Board. 82.5 out there. Creature has a commanding chip lead. And continuation bet. Old fold. Gonna let the action play here for a little bit. Narf has been slowly getting chipped away, I see. He's down to the bottom of the barrel. Is he going to finish out in 6th place? him, D-Hug are both low min on the totem poles at 28.5 and 17.4 respectively. Marcone's trying to chip up. And a raise by CTR doesn't allow the limp. Narf says, let's go. 10-8 to ace-10. Oh, an 8 and an 8 only. And the 8 comes on the turn. And there's the 10. Good grief. ClubGG in everywhere. It's a ClubGG kind of day. And D-Hug officially finishes in 6th place. Congratulations, D-Hug. Got yourself an extra 15 in Medic. Jack 6 Jack on this flop. I Preaching Creature going at it. 2 diamonds to a club. 3rd diamond is another club, so there's backdoors in both now. Who's gonna get it? Deuce on the river, yuck. 6-8. 6 Jack. Pair of deuces. How about a 9 queen to a 9-7? Queen high. Ah, boo. Creature still has the commanding lead over I Preach. I Preach up at 121 now. Why is my foot itching so bad? Good grief. Creature with the 3x bet. Down to Marcone and I Preach to make the call. Marcone makes the call, so we see the flop. 10-5-4. 2 spades. Marcone is going to be left with the decision to a half-pot bet. Rich get richer. Creature up to 390 now. Wow. Can't move the microphone that far. Drat, Dewey. Tried to move it closer to my face so I could lean back. Wasn't working though. All of a sudden, everybody kind of tightened up real big here. Everybody's having to face Narv. Oh, pocket aces again for I Preach. Holy moly. But Frank hits the magical flop. Queen 6, queen to a queen jack. Narv up to 75,000 just like that. Puts him into a solid 3rd. CTR and Marcone battling it out for who's gonna make it to the final 4. So CTR says, stop trying. I think he's talking to you, Frank. Smooth call by I Preach brings out 10-9-5, 2 diamonds. 5 on the turn. And no call. Marcone's milking that clock, it would appear. Small blind, big blind, fighting it out. 2 10s and an ace. Railroad. Boxcar. Who's gonna take the title tonight? It's only 9:28, but man, oh man, oh man, I am all of a sudden way drowsy. Marcone trying to chip up. Said, give me your chips. Well, Marcone obliged you, CTR. Call for my preaching creature. 3 on the sides. Six on the turn. 6 on the river. Route 66, runner, runner. Go Jack 10-4. 10 is good for Marcone. Staying alive. CTR down to only 16. That's a blind. He's got this hand or next hand. I would say play this hand because you just put out the antes. You get a little bit back at least. Smooth, a raise, and a raise, a call. And a fold away. Pocket jacks to a deuce 9. Deuce wins. Oh, we just lost CTR. Oh, man. Okay. This is going to be rough trying to get to the end. I can't keep my eyes to focusing. Wow. Kings now for I Preach. Gonna get some fireworks going here. And the fold away. Nope. Runner 5 Dewey to a 4-7 board. A wheel, or the wheel getting bigger, one or the other. Jack 10 to a Jack Queen. Oh, outkicked. Outkicked and outcarded. Holy moly. Not a whole lot of betting going on. Everybody's playing small ball. Getting a little bit going here now. This creature. Narf is all in. We got some big betting going on. 9-6 king, 2 clubs. 10 to an ace king. King is good right now, and the king holds on. I Preach takes out Narf and doubles up through creature. I Preach up to 66,000. 166 at least. Blinds are 5,010. Marcone pushes in. Creature makes the call. King 6 to a Queen Jack. King hits the board. And the King 6 ends it. Yeah, but it's over. Because Marcone got the straight. Wow. GG River. Marcone scoops that one as well. Creature trying to get his chips back in a hurry. Narf out in 4th. Holy moly. Trying to hang on here to the end. I might have to do the points in the morning. That's what I get for waking up at 3 a.m. instead of going to bed at 3 a.m. 7-9 King 9. I Preach got healthy. Wow, all of a sudden, everything changed while I had my eyes closed there for a little bit. Hoping to get this over with early. Come on, boys, oblige me. Yep, Creature trying to make it still interesting. Creature all in. Marcone makes the smooth. 10 King to a 10 Ace. King 10 hits the board with the Queen and the 4. No help for Marcone this time. So it comes to I Preach and Creature heads up. Who's going to take down the title? First hand, Ace Queen to pocket aces. Uh-oh, looks like we're going to be all over first hand of heads up. And we are. I Preach gets it done. Creature finishes in second. Creature continues the good run that he's been having. So there we are. I Preach.